Mid-20s, the early 20s, the late 20s are one of those times in one's life where everybody is trying to figure out, oh, what am I really here for? What am I really doing? And in this video, I'm going to be telling you 7 tips that are going to help you to level up in your 20s, because I feel like the decisions you make in your 20s are going to actually affect how you live the rest of your life. So if this sounds like something you'll be interested in watching, please watch until the end. Let's get right into the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Agnes if this is your first time here, and if this is not your first time here, welcome back. I'm happy to have you here. So on this channel I talk about faith, medical related videos, my lifestyle here in Russia, self-improvement, and also vlogs. So if you're not subscribed to the channel and any of these segments sound like something that you would be interested in, then you definitely want to think of subscribing to the channel. So let's get right into the reason why you came here to watch the Level Up series in your 20s. The first thing I'll talk about in leveling up is your mindset. If your mindset is not on par, then you can't really do this level up thing. Once you're limited in your mind and you don't really know what you want, you don't really know who you are, you lack self-awareness, you lack everything that is self-awareness, self-consciousness, self-mindfulness, self-love. Once your mindset is in that place where you don't really know who you are, it's really going to limit your leveling up journey. And leveling up starts from the mind. No matter how much work you do on the outside, if your mind is not corrected, it has a way of just bringing everything down. So you have to start from your mind, how you think of yourself, how you perceive yourself, how you also project yourself, because the projection of yourself that you put out there will be as a result of what goes on inside. So what are the thoughts you're thinking of yourself? Are you thinking of yourself as one lonely person? Are you thinking of yourself as somebody that doesn't have a meaning to his or her life? You should upgrade your thinking. Think better, think highly of yourself. Those are the words that I just have to say. Think highly of yourself and put yourself on a high place in your heart, and value yourself, love yourself, and then you can work on yourself more. Okay, so that's the first point, which is your mindset. The next thing I'll talk about, of course, is dating. So the 20s are those times when people are like, date as many people as you can, go on many dates, have as many boyfriends, have as many girlfriends. For me, I feel like that advice is very, very bizarre, because you're going to get your heart broken in a lot of pieces, and there is too much to handle with it. There is STIs. There is, if you don't know what STIs is, sexually transmitted diseases, infections. So you don't want to just be dating every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes your way. You should actually, I don't know how you're just in your early 20s and you've dated up to 20 people. Make it make sense. I feel like that's very bizarre, but that's my own opinion. I don't know about you. But if you're really going to do this thing right, then you have to get into intentional relationships. Don't just date because people are dating. Make sure that you're getting into it for a reason. Make sure that you actually see something fruitful coming out of it. Don't just date for fun. Don't date for fun. Yeah, so that's it for that point. The next point I'm going to be talking about is time management. In your 20s, you literally have little or no responsibility. Like, all you have to do is go to school, do your schoolwork. For the most of the time in your early 20s, you have to do your schoolwork, do your school runs. You're just involved with yourself. Most of the people in their 20s are not yet married, so you have a lot of time to yourself. So what are you using that time for? Are you just whiling it away and scrolling on social media, watching every other person's lifestyle, watching every other person's moves, and then not making a move in your own life? You have to use your time wisely. Make sure that you have a sense of urgency tied to your time. Don't just see it as, oh, this is 20s, I just have to focus on school, I just have to do university. You can do other things alongside. Be creative with your mind. God made us, and God is a creator, and he made us creatives. So be creative with your mind. What can you do? What skill can you actually hone? Just try to make yourself a better person by using your time wisely. Everybody has 24 hours in a day, and everybody, like, there's nobody in this earth that is not busy. It depends on how you manage your time. You must learn to schedule things and prioritize. Make sure you prioritize what really makes sense to you and use your time wisely. The next point I'll talk about is your appearance. Jesus Christ. Listen, that they say you are addressed how you dress. I'm telling you, it is so real. Imagine I came here and I came home, I don't even know, wearing maybe I'm wearing one kind of big dress. I tied my hair like I am embalming my body, and I'm just looking all tattered. I'm telling you, you won't give me attention. You won't. You may believe the best of all people, but you won't give me attention. So people look at you, and how you're dressed, how you look, actually affects how they perceive you. Someone did a research one day, and she went to a particular hotel and dressed like somebody. She wore this two-piece clothing. She was looking all bougie. And when she entered the hotel, the way the receptionist welcomed her, they spoke to her like somebody that made sense. But then on another day, she went in with ripped jeans and just like a spaghetti strapped top. And the way they spoke to her was different. The way they perceived her was different. So you have to really dress according to your body type. Know what suits you. Go online, search. If you know, not everybody is a certain kind of shape, you understand? Not everybody has a certain kind of shape. So you have to dress according to your body type. You have to know what suits you. You cannot be 20 and be looking like you are 35. Dress according to your age. Dress according to your age. I don't know why I'm laughing, but somebody is just coming to my mind. Like, this guy, he dresses like he's probably 21 or 22, but he dresses like a 35-year-old man. And you are going to toast somebody, and the person is saying no. You will not understand. Dress according to your age. Like, I'm not saying you should break the bank, but do the bare minimum. Do the bare minimum. Like, wear things, maybe for instance, as a girl, let me say, as a lady, invest in blazers, invest in things that you can actually pair up. Maybe if you know you're not somebody who is so how do I put it, you're not on the bigger size, you know, there's something, this raining pencil jeans, it does to your body. It just makes you look very, very slim. But you notice that when you wear, I'm going to try to look for pictures and insert so that you get what I'm talking about. But you notice that when you wear trousers or things that are really big, they actually flutter your body size. Just search on Google. There are so many videos now. There is so many videos about how to dress according to your body type. Look for those videos. Know what fits you and go for it. Know what fits you and go for it. Okay, so that you're not 20 and looking 35. Okay. So the next thing, which is kind of related to appearance, is how you smell. Oh my God, this is so important. If you're somebody who uses like public transport, you're going out every day, I'm very sure once in a while you must have experienced somebody just pass you by and you wanted to faint. And it's not a pleasant thing. It's not pleasant at all. Now I'm going to be telling you guys how you can actually take care of your hygiene. I know it's sensitive, but we have to say it, okay? We have to say it. Somebody has to say it. So let's first start from your oral hygiene. You know, you don't want to go and meet somebody and say hi, and when you just say hi, the person will just say, yeah, what hits me? You don't want that. So now open your ears and listen very well. Oh, first of all, when you're brushing your teeth, brush here, your tongue. This place See how? Brush your tongue. Like, make sure you're actually spending time brushing your tongue, because every food that you put into your mouth, like, the tongue is what it retains most of the remnants. So that's most of the times that's where the smell comes from. You don't want to brush. You know, a lot of people, they'll brush their teeth. They'll brush. But after brushing, they still come and talk to you, and you are surprised. You are perplexed. What happened? They did not brush their tongue. So brush your tongue, and also take time, brush your teeth. When you brush your teeth, once, like, as often as you can. If you have teeth that is like my own, see, if your teeth is tightly, if your teeth doesn't have space, it's tightly fixed like this, my own like this, then you have to floss. You floss so that you remove all those white those white things that will stick on your teeth. Okay, yeah. We are done with oral hygiene. The next place, your armpits. See, the first step to smelling is not because of the sweat, though. It's because of the hair that is in that place. You know, when you sweat is actually excess salt and water that is coming out of your body, right? When you sweat and you have hair in your armpits, the bacteria has somewhere to, it's like a house. So the bacteria has somewhere to multiply in. But when you take out that hair, maybe you shave, you wax, or you use shaving creams, there is literally nothing for the bacteria to stay on. So when you're washing your armpit, when you're bathing, when you wash that area, you actually do more. You can actually take away all those sweat and the every that is there. But when there's hair, everything is trapped in there. And then it begins to ooze, and you don't want that. So always make sure, if you're someone who is hairy, make sure at least once a week, just take it out. If you know you are reactive to to shaving razors and all of that, then try to find out how to shave correctly. Go online, Google how to shave correctly. You shave in the direction of the hair growth. If, for instance, your hair is growing like this, maybe this is the hair and it's growing like this. If you're shaving and you're shaving like this, you're certainly going to have bumps. Do you understand? You're going to have ingrown hairs. But if you shave, if for instance the hair is growing like this and you shave from here to here, you will not have bumps. So yeah, that should be one thing you take note. And also, if you're someone who uses shaving razors, then you want to change it, because the bacteria that you used from the last shaving, it will stick on it, and when you try to use it again, you just see that you have ingrown hairs. So yeah, I was talking so fast. So yeah, that's a tip for your armpit hygiene. Let's move on to the next point. The next point that I would like to talk about in this video is your spirituality. See, you have to take God very, very serious in your early years, the bulk of your life. Like, if you don't have this basis, some people tend to get it even in older ages, but not everybody is so lucky. So you have to really get it at this point. Get your relationship with God. Foster a relationship with God at this time. Get to know Him for yourself. Get closer to Him. Be born again. Be saved. Yeah. So take God seriously in your 20s. It is a very important part of your leveling up. The next point I'm going to be talking about is money. See, most of the people in our 20s, most of the people are broke. And see, it's nothing to be ashamed of, okay? We are all climbing this ladder of success, and one day it will gel together. But for now, what are you actually doing to save most of your income that you get, or actually limit the cost of what you're spending? As a student, how are you spending? Are you just, maybe you receive a lot of money and you're just spending and spending, you're not really keeping track of your expenses? You should actually take money seriously. Take it seriously, because that paper, it determines a lot of things in this life. You want to learn about saving, you want to learn about investing, even though you don't have the money to invest now, just have the knowledge. Just sometimes watch videos on money tips, learn how to haggle. I'm going to explain what haggling is. Learn how to haggle. Don't just go about and be splurging money anyhow and wasting your money. No, invest it, save it, give someone that needs it. Do something meaningful with your money. Money, it's so important. It's so important. I cannot overemphasize it. How do we make money in our 20s? How do we make money in our 20s? That's a question that requires a whole video. So, if you're not subscribed to my channel, you definitely want to be subscribed because you don't want to miss videos when I put it out. I'm going to be talking more about things like this, so you don't want to miss future videos that are coming. So make sure you subscribe, okay? And give this video a thumbs up. So finally, the last point I'm going to give is self-improvement. Yeah. The day you stop improving on yourself is the day you die, because the world is evolving every single day. So you have to also evolve. As the world is evolving, you have to also evolve. Learn to read books. Not every time K-drama, not every time you're on Instablog, not every time you're watching movies. Sometimes look for personal improvement videos on YouTube. You know, they don't teach these things in school. They don't teach you how to be a better person, how to succeed, how to foster better relationships. Check on YouTube, like look for people who actually are trained experts in this area and listen to them. There's one person I'll actually recommend to you guys. She's a believer, and I watch a lot of her videos, and most of the time she talks about relationships, and her name is Brainy Lee. I love her videos so much. She talks about self-improvement and all of that things, and her main target audience are ladies, but I think guys can also find value on her channel. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Self-improvement is a must. It's a must. It's a must. You have to daily strive to be a better person, a better version of yourself. That is how you level up. The person I was in 2020 is not who I am today. And the person I'll be in 2 years' time from now is not who I am right now. So each day you have to learn something new. You know, I just spoke about the word haggle, and I know it's not a lot of people that know that word. Do you understand? It's not a lot of people that know it. But yeah, that's because I take out time sometimes and just go and search like new words, so that when you're speaking, you know that yes, they paid money for this girl's school fees, they paid money for this guy's school fees. So improve on your mind, improve on your vocabulary, how you speak. When you're talking, don't just do cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Now I'm in a hurry and I'm speaking very fast because I don't want this video to be too long. But you know, take your time. Take your time. Speak with eloquence. Don't be speaking and be like, Watch videos, etiquette videos. Learn how to behave when you go to a restaurant, how to behave when you're with people of class. Not tomorrow you're with the Duchess of London, or you get invited to somewhere like WHO or the UN and you're behaving like a person from the bush. No, you must be prepared. When opportunity meets preparation, people will call it overnight success. So you have to be prepared at all times. Better yourself each day. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you watch up until this point, please give it a thumbs up. And until my next video, I love you guys, I miss you already, and I call you blessed in Jesus' name. Bye bye.